Hey guys, this is Nick with Cymatics, and in this video I'm just going to be making a couple of cool delay and reverb sounds, just consolidating all the information from the previous videos, making a couple of interesting presets. I'm just going to use a very simple guitar sound here. I already kind of started. I want to craft an interesting chorus delay. If I want to do that, I just want to show you guys how you can achieve delays that are a bit more vibrant and kind of dynamic than a standard delay, and the way you would achieve that. So for instance, I would use a chorus. I'm gonna set my mix to 100%, go on my chorus. I'm gonna turn my delay off for the moment. What you can do also, by the way, a cool trick is instead of using a chorus, if you want a chorus that isn't an ensemble chorus and it's just a single voice chorus, you can turn up your wow flutter all the way, turn down your blend so you have a basic vibrato, and then use the mix knob, turn that down to 50%, and now you got a basic single voice chorus. Apart from that, well, keep that off for now. I just wanted to show you guys that we can have an ensemble chorus by just turning this up, obviously. And then I want to send this chorus signal with some stereo into a delay that will be set to 100% dry wet. I'll crank the input a bit, reduce the output just to get a little bit of saturation in there, and then turn down the mix. And now I have a chorused tape delay. I can use it in ping pong mode as well. If I want to reduce that, I can reduce the amount of the chorus. I can go into my delay filter, reduce the high frequencies a tiny bit, and cut away the lows as well. Let's try that with a phaser, maybe. We can also use a granular delay, feed the granular delay with some trippy phased or flanged signals. Here I kind of want to listen to the 100% dry wet, because with the granular delay, you kind of want to hear the details of what's going on. I can reverse them. And let's reduce the dry wet. And if I want to get a very ethereal sound, I can use the grain delay and reduce the counts. And turn it to 100% dry wet, and then I want the reverb applied. And maybe also apply that to 100% dry wet, and that'll be my shimmer reverb, 100% dry wet. Pitch set to an octave. And what that does is it is shimmering my flanged grain delayed signal. I like the effect I get from this. But now I'm going to go to my reverb filter and reduce those high frequencies after the shimmer. And then turn down the dry wet mix. try that an octave lower. And you can do some interesting things with the granular delay plus the shimmer. If you turn the shimmer down, let's disable the delay for a second. If you turn the shimmer down, yeah, and you use very low size and decay values, you get this kind of very, it's a sound that kind of tracks the original signal very closely. Turning up an octave. With very low size values, you're almost going to get its own kind of granular delay effect. So you can control the brightness of that through the brightness here, which is kind of like a damping, and also the reverb low pass. But then now if you have that being fed by the granular delay at 100% dry wet with low grain count and good grain size and not reversed, you're going to get this kind of weird right? And maybe add a tiny bit of maybe a phaser to that stereo spread. And I want to reduce the mix of it. I don't want too much phase signal creeping in. So you get this very interesting texture on top of everything. Yeah, those are just a couple of things you could do. I mean, there's an infinite combination here. Another cool, neat little trick that I've discovered is just if you want to create a very simple kind of Haas effect sound, which is just going to spread your sound, all you need to do is turn the mix 100%, have your reverb and delay filters set to their default positions, have only the delay on, set it to tape, and then set the dry wet all the way, feedback to 0, damping to 0, offset you'll set to maybe anywhere between 5 to 15 milliseconds, and time to 0. And what you're going to get is a Haas effect kind of sound, which is just a stereo spread version of your original signal without any kind of modulation or anything. And the more of an offset you have, the more wide it's going to sound to. And since it's a 0 millisecond delay, it's going to be essentially, there's going to be essentially no delay between the original sound and this Haas effect delay wet sound. So you can use that to actually maybe modulate it with a little bit of wow. And then mix that in with your dry signal to get a very interesting Haas effect-y kind of chorus sound. It also sounds cool on its own, just kind of as a lo-fi effect. So yeah, I mean, I can go on and on, but I hope you guys kind of picked up on some of the workflow mechanics here of this plugin. It's very simple in how it's laid out and designed, but at the same time, it's extremely powerful due to the fact that you can construct delays, reverbs, and so on that are different than your normal stock delays that kind of just sound the same. Here you're able to actually craft it all within one plugin, and without even having to leave your track and create a new return track for anything. So it's extremely powerful in that regard. Save your presets that you like, come back to them later. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you guys make a lot of use of this plugin and enjoy it as much as I have been. So yeah, thank you.